Hey everyone, doesn't this look good? Fresh farmer's market zucchini squash, all prepped, vacuum sealed, and ready to go in my freezer for my next delicious meal. Want to know how to do this? Stay around, I'll show you how. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I vacuum seal squash. But before I do that, I do want to let you know that one reason I'm so honed in on trying to get things frozen, prepared in my freezer bags and put in the freezer is because there is a supply chain disruption across the world right now. I don't know if any of you have noticed, when you go in a store, shelves seem to be bare. There are some shipping vessels that are tied up in our shipping channels that have not been released for some reason. They're not being released to distribute throughout our country. So it's going to affect our food chain as well. So I'm trying to prepare. I'm hoping this resolves soon. But if not, and it gets worse, I want to be prepared. So that's what I'm doing. But I want to show you the different types of food savers that I use. I started out with this one. This is the V2222. And it's just simple. You got your seal button and your vacuum seal button. You have an accessory port here, and I do have the accessories that go along with this to where you can actually seal jars as well. But this is pretty nice. This is the one that I let Brother Cowboy use when he helps me. He gets to use the old one and I get to use the new one. So out with the old. Let's put that over there. In with the new. This one is really new and fancy. It's got a lot of bells and whistles to it. It too has the connector to where I can do jars. Take air out of jars. Like if you put rice in a jar and you want to store rice, you can take the air out of the, you can buy those little packets you get off of Amazon, the moisture control packets. You find them in your medicine that you get and your vitamins and all. You can put those down in there, and that rice helps keep moisture out, but you also can use the vacuum sealer to take extra oxygen out of there and preserve it for longer. So, but anyway, the thing about this one that's pretty cool that I like about this is when it comes to preparing the bags. Now, you can buy bags from Walmart, the boxes of the bags, the food saver bags, that have already been sealed. But you also have some that you can custom cut to whatever size you want and seal them yourselves. So, this comes with this fancy little thing right here. What you do is you take the bag. It comes in rolls. You take this and you pull it through just like that, and see how it's got the lines, the measurement lines marked. So I'm going to back it up just a little, and you just take this and you just go right along, zip it through, and there you got a bag. And let me show you how you seal it. Okay, so you take your bag, turn your food saver on, and this has an automatic reader. I mean, it can tell when you put a bag in there. So if you're wanting to seal, you're going to have to stop that vacuuming process right away. You just want to seal. And if you'll look, there's a seal button. So what you do is you put it in there, and you hear how it grabbed it? Well, stop it. You want to stop that vacuuming process, and you want to just seal it. So right now it's sealing the bag, and the red light will go off when it's done. There it goes. And then you have a sealed bag, okay, ready to be filled. I posted a video recently where you had seen where I had gone to the farmer's market and I vacuum sealed some smoked Gouda. I got that from the farmer's market, and there is a wonderful farmer's market if you're in this area. It's off of, well, I don't know if you know where the old Frank Kent Cadillac dealership is. It's close to Altamil. There's a traffic circle there. That is where you'll find that farmer's market in Fort Worth. Wonderful, wonderful. And I'm going there to get vegetables, fruits, herbs, things that are about to go out of season, so that I can get those and prep those and put those away using my food saver. So let's get started. Right with me? Well, I got this. I believe my mother gave me this. You use it to actually cut wrapping paper, but it works perfect for these bags. And let me show you how it works. Let me move this back just a little. So I got my bag here, and I've got my little graduated lines, my measuring lines. I'm going to take this, and it just has a little lip to it. Put that under there, and then zip it on through. There you go. And you've got a bag. And of course, you're going to seal it. Let y'all see it seal one more time. See how it goes in? You got to stop it. Let it seal. The light will go off, and then you'll have another bag. There we go. Okay, and so I do want to show you this as well. So when you go to Walmart and you get your bag, you can get them off of Amazon too, but I go to Walmart and get mine. You've got your Food Saver brand that you can get, and it comes in quarts, it comes in gallons, or you can get the Sillameal brand. These is cheaper than this, so they work just as well. Okay. So let's get started. I'm going to go get the squash, and we're going to get started vacuum sealing squash. I posted a video recently where you had seen where I had gone to the farmer's market, and I vacuum sealed some smoked Gouda. I got that from the farmer's market, and there is a wonderful farmer's market if you're in this area. It's off of well, I don't know if you know where the old Frank Kent Cadillac dealership is. It's close to Altamil. There's a traffic circle there. That is where you'll find that farmer's market in Fort Worth. Wonderful, wonderful. And I'm going there to get vegetables, fruits, herbs, things that are about to go out of season, so that I can get those and prep those and put those away using my food saver. So let's get started. So now I've got my squash, and I've already prepped it. It's all ready to go in the bags, and let me tell you how I prepped it. So these squash that I got from that farmer's market were huge. Actually, these are good size for frying. I don't know if you've ever had fried zucchini or fried squash. Good stuff. But anyway, what you do is you cut them. I call them wagon wheels or insertables. You just cut them. And what you're going to do is you're going to layer with wax paper, and you're going to freeze them first. Okay, you see I've got some yellow squash under there, and what you're going to do is you'll take your bag, and you're just going to start filling your bag with these slices. These are good for all kinds of things. Like I said, frying, which frying's not the healthiest way, but I live in the South, and you know us Southern people, if we fry, we do it in a very rare occasion, once in a blue moon. It's not a staple. It's not something that we do all the time. Let me tell you about this wax paper. You can save that for the next batch, next go around, okay? Just drop those in there. Now, I should have probably labeled my bag before I put them in there, but it doesn't matter really. You can still write on the bag after you get everything in there. Uh-oh, drop that one. But yeah, you use zucchini in soups. I saw someone the other day was making a zucchini lasagna. I've got to try that. If anybody's got a good zucchini lasagna recipe, let me know. So I just kind of fill it up halfway. You got to give it a little bit of head space up at the top, because you want to make sure you've got enough room to put that seal in there, okay? I think this row here is going to be enough for this. And you want to lay them, uh-oh, I just dropped one. Lost one. Okay, so then what you're going to want to do is you don't want to stack them because they're hard to break apart if you stack them, and then whenever you thaw them out, they just are mutilated. So anyway, here we go. I got my bag all ready to go. Move this down here. might have put too many in there. You can be the judge of that. You can judge and see if you've got enough space, but this might be just enough. And when it comes to these zucchini, you don't want them to break. So usually what you do is you get as much air out of it as you can, and then you just stop the vacuum sealing process and go ahead and seal it. Yeah, sometimes if you vacuum seal it too much, it'll just break it all up. Some people cut their zucchini up in cubes anyway, and that's how they store it, like already in the cubes like you would like for soups or whatever. But even after you thaw this out, you can still, you know, cut those up for soups as well. But anyway, that's how you use your vacuum sealer, your food saver vacuum sealer, to put squash away for the winter.